All this music in my ear gets me home for the night.
No spicy, only regular. We made it.
You trying to say?
I think I'm sick. This guy's shaking him for real.
Get the barbecue sauce, get the roll, tie yourself up. I'm a base dude, I don't rotisserie chicken.
Everyone's got something to say, so come through and say it, players. Shaking It Podcast.
3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. In queue. In
I feel like I
set.
was a little late though. So.
Oh shit.
That's light though. It's light.
It's all good, man. You know, here we are, man. Welcome back. Shaking the podcast. Your host with the most, King Sully, my right hand man.
Big Jigger, man. Big Jigger.
The biggest man. And we got a cooler guest in the building still.
Got a special guest,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I know we say we got a special guest, but I mean, everyone's a special guest.
Everyone's
so.
special, fam, in their own way.
Everyone's special in
got-
their own way.
We got Juvie here, man.
Juvie, man.
We
What
got
up?
Juvie here.
What's going on, guys? How's life?
Oh, we're good, fam.
Life is
It's
blessed,
changing
man.
good, man.
Life
Yes,
is
sir.
blessed.
It's
How's
good.
life for you?
It's good, man. It's taking it one day at a time, you know? Taking it one day at a time,
Yes,
trying
sir.
to, focus on just staying present, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Not trying to let things get the better of me,
Proper,
Never
man.
that, bro. Yeah, man. You gotta take it one step at a time for real. Life is life, man.
Life is fast. Shit,
Man,
like,
it's fast,
because earlier
man.
today he was just like, yo, like, December just flew by. Next week is Christmas. Like, get some next shit.
Well, you know what's crazy? And I just learned this too about, like, our perception of time and shit.
Mm.
You know, like, dopamine, like, the receptors
Oh,
in the
for
brain,
sure. Yeah, yeah.
that actually affects how much you perceive time. Like, so, like, if it's constantly going, you know how time flies when you have fun?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you're always if you're always doing something fun, you're gonna like, holy shit,
Thanks
January.
Thanks for baiting out
Nah,
my boy
yeah.
over there. You got
Whoa.
baited out.
What's going on? He's baiting around now? He's exposing you
Yeah,
like
no
that?
comment.
He said December
No,
went
that's
quick,
crazy.
but then the example he gave was hilarious.
I'm a plead
Nah,
the
you're
fifth
right.
on that one.
So if you're having too much fun, time flies by.
Yo, there's a reason why they say
True.
it. And I just learned that, so
Mm-hmm. No,
yeah,
that's
it's
good,
crazy.
man.
I thought that was cool though,
Ah, for sure. Well, we
But
know.
yo, I haven't even. Life has not been blessed like that, so that's my excuse.
Hey, I don't
That's
know.
a good question.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Life is shitty and like time's still going by fast.
Now I don't know what to
Yeah,
say.
imagine that.
We're
yeah,
done.
That's
that's
crazy.
hilarious. But yo,
I
before
still think that the scrolling and thing on the phone has a lot to do with it though. Like,
definitely social media, IG.
because you're always like, there's not a day you don't scroll on your phone. Don't lie to yourself.
100%.
So
Right.
like, that has a lot to do with it too.
Okay, but yo, Jillon, plugging
Nah,
our shit
listen,
though.
This guy's a deep thinker.
Already,
Yo,
you could get a feel for him.
This is gonna be a good episode. I just want to let you guys know that right now. Before we get any further into this, YouTube, Shaking the Podcast,
Yes, sir.
subscribe, man. Come
It's
on,
Bro, just
easy.
subscribe. Just hit the button.
that's it.
It's
hit the
easy.
button.
Like,
You don't
stop-
even gotta. Actually, no. I want you to watch, but like,
I lied.
just do it, bro. Just please.
just click play
IG,
and dip.
follow us. TikTok, follow us. Come on. Spotify and Apple, we're on that too. You don't even have to look at our faces.
You don't have to look
Just
at us if
listen
you
to what
don't
we
want
say.
to.
You know, we speak a lot of good shit, and we got the guests, man.
Yeah, they're rolling in,
We
man.
got Juvie, bro. Who else is gonna have this guy, bro? You guys aren't serious.
You
Come
guys,
on.
not for sure. They're not still.
Y'all didn't even know this guy was this deep of a thinker.
Come on,
And
man.
this was the first like 5 minutes, man. Come on. You guys aren't serious. Serious.
It's been 3.
You're close enough,
You
bro.
know?
Close
But look,
enough.
the moral of the story, follow us, Shaking the Podcast throughout all social media platforms. And yeah, man.
We're not on
Stop
Twitter.
hibernating, man. It's easy.
It's easy. Man.
We've been saying this every episode. We're coming strong. And that's it. Holy.
All right, y'all. So let's get into it, man.
Yeah, man.
Juvie.
What's going on?
Give
Yeah,
the
tell-
people a little
Tell the
introduction.
audience, brother. What's good? What's
Just a
good with
little
Juvie?
1-2.
Call
Who's
me
Juvie?
Juvie.
You know?
Call me Juvie.
Okay.
Juvy.
Yes, sir.
Not IE, because a lot of imposters out there, a lot of phonies. Just gotta keep it original. You feel
Yeah.
me? But yeah, man. Grew up. Mama raised me. My daddy came in and out the picture. Mama beat me sometimes. Taught me some lessons. You feel me? Spent one summer on the computer. For like the whole summer too. I was like 10 years old. Spent like 2 months on the computer, scrolling through YouTube, watching nothing but music videos. Ever since then, I was a rapper. Ever since then, I was like, bro, I remember my dad came upstairs one of those days in that summer. He was like, he was like kind of joking with me. He's like kind of punking me a little bit, like, oh, you can rap, you can rap. Like, I in my head, I never did it yet, right? But in my head, I was like, I could do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to listen, like, watch Ludacris and shit a lot, right? So I was like, I could do that. I could do that. So I'm watching, and he said that, and I was about to bust a rhyme, and then he started like, That's what he started doing. So I was like, you bitch ass. I was so mad. I just turned around, went back on my computer, started watching more videos. But yeah,
man,
who were you bumping at that time?
Yeah,
Ludacris.
Those are go-tos.
T.I. Yeah, Ludacris was my guy.
Okay.
T.I. was over there too a little bit.
Shake your money, maker.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Yeah. That was my favorite song. I knew every word it. That was my favorite song for real though. But Ludacris was the guy, and everything else was more just like random for me, like Nelly and T.I. and all those guys. It was just like one-off tunes. Them we didn't have streaming or nothing back then, I didn't really start downloading music until high school when I had the Samsung and things. So.
True.
Yeah, but Ludacris, man, bro, he taught me how to rap.
For real.
Real spell, he taught me how to rap. Like I used to watch him because Ludacris with the afro and the braids, fam.
Oh yeah, that was greasy.
Bro, the way fam. No one was really flowing like the way he was flowing. And like if you actually like listen to my music, you hear a lot of like the charismatic characteristics of his shit and my shit. So
true.
But that's like something that nobody knows. You guys got that.
That's us, man. Shaking and heard it first.
That's actually pretty crazy. Like Now So we bumped the album, right?
Yeah. You bumped it?
Yeah, we bumped
word.
it.
Oh man.
I like it.
Yeah, you guys like it?
Juvie keep a pole, no pit. Pull it with a phone, no system. Pole for all my freaks.
Yeah, I like
easy listen.
Easy listen.
Easy listen,
yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so before we get fully deeply into this, I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm big on like underground music.
Of course, me too, fam. That's why I am the way I am.
Is not.
I know, I can tell. I can tell you listen to like Lil Durk and shit. But that's not my this is Lil Durk. I'm just saying that's mainstream.
Sort of, but yeah,
Like,
that's fair. Not Lil Durk, but yeah, around
Not
that.
Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like
Money Man. Like Money Man.
I listen, but not really. Like I'm more like I don't know. Tell him, dog. I'm more like.
Well, you talk for yourself, man. When you
I'm
want
more,
to
like, I'm more fucking cause he knows my shit. You know what it is? He knows my fucking thing more than I do. Like my genre. Like I'm way like 2000s 50 Cent, The Game.
Yeah,
and it's
game,
like
I mean,
right? And it's fucking
Hold on, what's wrong with the game?
Yeah,
bro. There's so many things.
No,
I'm so many things.
Music only.
So many things.
Not even outside of music. Just
his music. I don't want to talk too crazy, so I'll allow it. But his music is cool. His music is cool.
True.
His music
fucking and UK Joe. It's literally just it goes from those
I fuck
extremes.
with UK Joe for real.
You know, underground. I guess I don't fucking know. Not really.
Nah, you're not really on that.
Hobson. I mean, fucking.
Okay, see.
Hobson had a moment for
What's
real.
the other guy's
He had his
name?
moment in
Fucking
time.
He really did.
Homeboy. The one Absol. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Absol is underground for
You know what I'm
no.
saying? Moral
That doesn't matter.
Technique, like, these sort of guys.
Yeah.
Like I bump these type of like uplifting, kind of like no conscious sort of rappers.
I hear you stuff. I can see it.
Yeah, and then it's like straight drill right after, you know. So
duality, man.
That's
cool.
why that's my take on like music and shit. But
I like that, man. That's cool.
So we bumped your album.
What do you listen to? Everything underground.
Well, he has like
doesn't matter.
7,000 songs.
I know, bro. Me
Like,
too.
you know, like
Me too.
Uno the Activist,
I
Thousand
mean,
Bad Fun.
all of that, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Put it
so
on.
I like those.
Come on.
I like my R&B. Like I
Everything.
personally
You don't even have to
everything,
answer the
bro.
question. From when you were like this,
Yeah, it's a lot. Bro.
yeah, it's a
lot.
deep catalog for real. So
But your music gave me a real like nostalgia feeling. Because I was really big on like that SoundCloud era. I could tell you. So, do you pick your own beats?
Of course. I just started producing actually. Like at the end of this album, I just like got a laptop, first laptop that I actually ever bought and owned.
Yeah.
Like I bought a laptop. Like my boy, one of the homies, Nature, he downloaded all the programs for me. So, like I just been going, I just been going crazy, bro.
Nah, it's
Crazy. Like I got a track coming out soon in the new year.
that you produced. Yeah, okay, dope.
Self-produced with the homie Cody Shane. Like shout out the family. Like that's my nigga for real. Like I tapped she put up the post. I tapped in with her and like just the most humble, genuine person I ever spoke to in the industry. Like I've had conversations with a couple different people in the industry, like artists and shit. But like she's by far the most genuine, real Like, it's like speaking to her is like speaking to a regular person. Like, everybody else kind of moves. Because I could see through the bullshit. You feel me? Like, you're just like me, bro. You walk 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes. You speak, you listen, you taste. You're not anything more than me, bro. You feel me? But niggas get a little clout and they feel like their shit
They're on
don't
top
stink
of the
no
world.
more.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, come on, nigga. You still wipe your ass at the end of every shit. Like, come on. You feel me? Like, just
Yes,
be real.
sir.
So it's like, but yo, honestly, she's a real nigga for real. Like, she did me a favor with something that I'm not even gonna talk about with songs. Like, she's just, shout out Cody.
Shout out,
Shout
man.
out, yo. That's crazy. Yeah. So, yo.
But yeah, nostalgia, man.
Yeah, bro.
What about it gives you nostalgia? Like, I've heard
was
it.
real big on, like, I don't even want to say, like, XXS Tentacion. Like, I want to say even before. Even before I even found out about that guy.
Like Raider Clan days and things
I'm a
like
Ra-
that. Stop it. You guys don't know. Bro. Everybody likes to talk like they know. They don't understand Nell. They don't know about those guys. They don't know about those
Nell
guys.
is the greasiest out of all of them.
All of them. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody, eh?
Nell
Everyone talking
was-
about Young
oh
Simi
my
like
God.
because he's the foreman.
So this is how I'm so
bro,
glad this
or
guy.
what's his
Yo,
name?
but nobody else understands this shit.
Denzel Curry.
Denzel Curry, but
That-
he
that's what I'm saying. That's how everybody
made it.
knows them though. Yeah, that's everybody like, well, Denzel Curry's. I love Denzel Curry. I've always been listening
Rob
to
Banks,
Denzel. Like, bro,
old
Rob Banks. Old Rob Banks was crazy.
Space Ghost Perp.
Nah, chill out.
Listen,
wait, just-
He had a moment. He had
I
a
know
moment.
what
yeah.
you mean.
Did you
I
say
know
Smoke
exactly
Perp?
what you mean. No.
Oh, okay.
Ghost
Nah,
Perp, Ghost
okay,
Perp, Ghost
cool,
Perp.
cool.
Space Ghost Perp.
Nah, that guy's crazy, yo. That guy is out of pocket for
Money
real.
Jordan, man.
He's out of pocket for real.
Super out of Jordan. Like, super out of pocket.
Bro,
But,
crazy.
not to say that you're, like, when I heard your beat selection, I already was like, okay,
For sure.
I kind of see, I get it.
For sure.
I get it. So it's like, what inspired you to even make music the way you do?
X, I'll be honest. Because when I've always rapped, but I never knew how, because like I listen to everything. So it's like, when I was starting to record, I noticed that I didn't sound good. I didn't like my voice. I didn't like the songs I was making. And it was like, I didn't know what to create, right? Because when I first started, I was like trying to make poppy, trendy shit because that's all I was listening to. And then it was like, this isn't working, so let me just try and make a hit because I have a good ear, so I can like
1000%. The beats you choose are
come on, bro.
the ones.
Come on. So I tried to I used to think like, oh, I could just make a hit and blow up. That's not how it works, bro. Like that's not how music works. So like over the years though, I figured it out. So basically what I did was when I seen how X, I was making music before X, like trying shit, but when I seen how he kind of like came in with his own sound, like nothing I've ever heard before, I was like, yo, I can do that. Like, I want to do that because it's like that music spoke to me and it like made me feel something. So I was like, all this other random trendy bullshit I was listening to, yeah, it sounded good and it made me feel good for the moment, but like it didn't pull anything out of me. It didn't make me feel anything. So I was like, and I was in a fucked up place for a greater part of my earlier life in like 2018, 2017. Like I was about 19 to about 22. Well, younger than 19, but till I hit about like 22, I was going through it.
Yeah.
So I was like, but I wasn't making music to express that. You feel me? I was just kind of like,
You're just making music to make music.
I was just trying to blow up. I just thought like, oh, I could just blow up and just all my problems would be solved. You feel me? I could just do this and all my problems would be solved. I wouldn't have to think about it anymore. I could just hide in my own bullshit. But that's not the case. You got to deal with your bullshit. You feel me? So I was like, but when I seen bro, I was kind of like, yeah, like let me try, because I used to love listening to Bones and Xavier Wolf. And he like, around that time, he kind of brought me back into their shit. Like I went back, started re-downloading old music that I used to listen to in high school and just really started to get into these different pockets. And then like, as time went on, I started to realize like, I started to believe in myself more with every song that I would work on. And then it was like, I started to get more comfortable with myself. You feel me? I started to like see myself for who I really am. And instead of hating what I saw, I learned to love it. You know what I'm saying? So then from when I learned to love myself, my music just became like a reflection of me and where I am at life. You feel me? So it's like every project that I drop is completely different from the last. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm in different places at every album I drop. Like even right now, like it sounds nothing like what I made or what I just dropped. Like the shit I'm about to release and like that, like I be at the crib geeking, like yo, just geeking, because it's like, fam, I was geeking when I was listening to this album too. I was like, fuck, like these niggas aren't ready. But usually when I get closer to the release, I tend to know whether or not it's gonna hit as hard as I think it is when I first record it, because like you listen to it enough times, you get used to it, you know what I'm saying? So you lose excitement. But this album got a good reception. I was expecting it, but not as much as I got. Like I gotta.
So it performed better than you
expected. It performed a lot better than I was expecting, to be honest with you. Like the way people reacted to it was surprising to me. Like it made me realize that there's a decent amount of people paying attention that don't make themselves noticed or known.
Where's the main, like, what even, so aside from watching the YouTube vids, right? Aside from, like, Ludacris being the main thing, was that, like, the jumpstart?
Like that summer that I spent, like, it made me, like, I just fell in love with music. Like, I always liked music, but I never, like, dove into it. You feel me? Because, like, I don't know, like, because I until high school, because, like, the rest of that elementary school experience was less than pleasant. You feel me? Because my mom wanted me, my mom loves me. Okay, let me tell you how much my mom loves me. My mom wanted me to learn French. It wasn't working for me. Okay, like French, you gotta try and teach that shit to the kids when they're young.
For sure.
Okay, don't teach me, who has trouble even just sitting still. Now you want me to learn a whole new language? I don't even like learning shit in English. Now you want me to do it in French? I was like, come on, bro. I fought her all the way up till grade 10, and the only reason I left is because if I didn't, I would have failed. So. Like, I didn't pass a test all year type shit. So I was like, but, what were we talking about? Talking about French. What were we talking about?
Just about, like...
Yeah, 10 years old. School wasn't like fun, so I was doing French.
Yeah.
Motherfucking... Yeah, so after that, I was like... When I got into high school, I really started listening to shit because I had the Samsung. Like around like grade 8, I would say, because like people started bringing like the flip phones and things to school, and they would play like, or like the kids with a little bit more money had the iPod touches and things. They would play.
Yeah.
Actually, I had my iPod touch too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I didn't have that.
Not the touch, but I think I had the shuffle.
The shuffle?
Oh yeah, all mine had the shuffle.
Yeah. I think like grade 9 and some 10.
I had the Nano. That's one step up.
Yeah,
the Nano was greasy.
That was
the touch though. Nah, the touch is a little expensive.
The touch I couldn't get that.
I always had everything late. So, like, when niggas was playing the PS4, I was playing the 3.
PS3.
When niggas was playing the 1, I was playing the PS3. I stopped playing video games for a little. I just got a PS4 a couple months ago.
Yeah?
What kind of games do you like playing?
Call of Duty right now, man. True. I'm slapping niggas out in that game. But yo, I got the P4 when Elden Ring came out.
Okay.
Beat that game 3 times. Then the homie tried to get me to play Bloodborne. Couldn't do it.
I heard that game's mad hard, bro.
It's fucking retarded, bro. It's like the thing that bothers me about it is because you only have so much health.
Yeah.
That it's like if I'm shit and I keep dying, it's like
it's not. Yeah, bro.
And now I gotta grind for more peace. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to, like, bro. Like half the fun is grinding for health to lose and get killed.
To get murked like, over and over.
You know what's crazy? Bad. We got so like deep and intricate in the talks, we forgot the Shakin' It segment. Oh. You see how crazy this is?
Yeah.
So I know that's something that
you're a different guy.
I'm a different
youth.
You're a different guy.
So.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I mean that with the utmost respect.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So you want to talk about the Shakin' It segment? You were speaking about it a little earlier. Don't say the second part.
Yeah, anything that's gonna fuck you up, though.
In short, man. In short, my nigga got fucked out of his job because some crazy old dusty white bitch thought it was a good idea to block up the road when man them are just trying to do their job.
Yes,
and
sir.
she was acting crazy. And my boy took a video for his self-defense. Sent it to Shotty, and Shotty posted it. Went viral. 90,000 comments. Now my dog doesn't have a job anymore. So, but you know, man. So it goes. My dog's getting up. You know, shit happens, right?
Shit happens, bro.
We learn, we move, we grow.
Yes, sir.
Fuck that lady though.
Yeah,
for real.
the stories.
Fuck that bitch,
Just
man.
fuck
Fuck
that lady,
that girl,
man.
bro. That girl's a greasy ass bitch. Yo, that was so stupid. Bro. I never seen somebody act so wild for like unprovoked. Like we didn't do nothing to her.
Like she turned it up. Just
Fam,
For
she
no
seen the
reason.
truck. She seen the truck, and it was a wrap. That was it, bro. She lost it. She was like, eyes went red.
How do people live their life like that?
Well, they don't think, bro. They just react. It's easy to react. It's difficult to think.
But to me, like if I lived my life off of reaction all the time,
Just chaos.
I would not be here. So I just wonder how these people make it to an elderly age. It has to be luck.
I don't really believe in luck.
No?
I believe everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So I don't think that. I think that if you like refuse to grow and learn, like you're just gonna steer yourself into constant chaos.
Right.
Some people can do that. Some people can just maneuver through chaos their whole life and
Make it out
come
fine.
out, make it out fine. Not fine.
Make it out alive.
Make it out on the other side. You feel me? Because no one makes it out alive, but
Well,
they make
right.
it to the other side and they see what it was to be alive. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I look at life like it's one big exam, and death is like the exam review. So it's like every day you're getting tested with different shit, and it's all to help you. You feel me? It's all to make you a better version of who you currently are. So it's like, but you can choose to take it a negative way and think that you're being punished and that God is trying to shit on you and the world hates you, and that's not true. You feel me? Like they're trying to make you stronger so that you're prepared so you can handle whatever life has to offer you. Because it's like, if I just give you $1 million, you'll kill yourself, and then a couple weeks you'll destroy yourself. But if I teach you if I give you the right tests to make you to like level up your endurance so that you can actually handle the
blessing that was given to you essentially.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just gonna come to you and just be there comfortably chilling. As long as you're alive, you're gonna deal with trouble. You know what I'm saying? Trauma, struggles. You're gonna deal with bullshit. So it's like
It's a part of life, yeah.
at the end of the day, like it's life doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. You know what I'm saying? So if I learned, my mom taught me this from the French shit too. To be honest with you, it's like if you just embrace it, bro, it gets so much easier. Like if you stop fighting life and you just listen, you just do like, bro, like you may want to do something, right? You may like, let's say like you want to record you want to shoot this today, right? I want to shoot today. Today's the day I want to shoot. But it's like, if your body is saying, bro, like we haven't worked out in 3 weeks, I feel like shit, like let's go for a run, like so I feel better. It's like, but you say, no, I want to do this. Well, the episode you're gonna shoot that day is gonna be like, it's gonna be garbage because you're not listening to your body, you're not listening to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, but if you would have listened to yourself and sacrificed your ego and went to the gym and struggled a little bit, and then now it's like, now it's like you're aligned with yourself, you're on the right path with yourself. So it's like, now when you go to shoot your next episode, you're going to be right where you need to be. So there is no anxiety, there is no stress, there is no anything, because you're always where you're supposed to be because you're listening to your higher self. You feel me?
Yeah. Great points, man.
great
Thought provoking.
This guy, yo,
He already got us, fam.
I'm so shocked, bro.
Everybody has their own way of perceiving things, though. So I don't like to impose my views on anyone. Make them think that just because they think of it a different way, that they're wrong, and right. That's not true, bro. Everybody is right when it comes to how they perceive things. Just as long as you're not a dick to people, that's all that matters, bro. Just treat people with respect. Look them in the eyes when you talk to them. Treat them nicely. Don't take your bullshit out on other people. Live your life however the fuck you want, bro. You want to sit at home and jerk off and smoke weed all day and be a piece of shit? Go be a piece of shit. But when you get out in public and you talk to people, be nice.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do that to you. You did it to yourself. So don't blame the world because you make bad decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like,
shit.
bro, just that's it, fam. Just be real with yourself.
Simple as that.
Just be real with yourself.
Wow.
Okay, bro. Okay. So, yo, we're talking about TikTok earlier.
Yeah, man. Everyone loves TikTok.
Are you on TikTok?
Hell no.
Like, you don't have any TikTok presence?
Not really. I have music on TikTok, but I don't scroll on TikTok, man. TikTok is one of those things that you can't control. Like, I can control the algorithm on my Instagram. I can tailor it to myself. I know how to, like, I can, like, click on things, spend certain time on certain videos, save certain things, and if I see something I don't like, I'll turn the app off and step away from my phone for 5 minutes, come back. You feel me? Like, I can work Instagram so that I see healthy shit that helps me throughout the day, as well as a little bit of bullshit. But TikTok, hell no. Because as soon as you open it, it's like in your face.
True.
And it's like, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? And there's no, like, when I go to, like, the news feed on Instagram, I have everything in front of me. So I could be like, do I want to watch this, what I want to... You feel me? It's easier to maneuver. TikTok is very in your face. I don't like how much it makes you... It stimulates the fuck out of you, bro. I don't like it. It makes me feel things I don't want to feel. Sometimes, especially because, bro, they'll throw like little random they know what they're doing, fam.
Oh, for sure.
They're gonna fuck they're gonna fuck all your kids up, bro. Raise your kids right. Teach them right from wrong, because if you don't, TikTok's gonna turn them into a whole new type of problem. Like, you thought our generation was bad? Wait till you see the kids we create, because the older generation likes to talk about how fucked up we are, but they're the ones who raised us. So what are you telling me? If you influenced us, we learned it from you.
We learned it from them, yo.
So what do you like? Now we have to do double the work. Now we have to unlearn all that bullshit and teach them new shit.
Exactly.
We have to break the curse, because if we don't break the curse,
then we're doomed. We're doomed.
You guys thought this was the purge. You thought this was bad. Watch what happens to your kids. Oh God! Watch what happens when they're born into a VR helmet. They're not born into an iPad anymore. They're born into a VR helmet.
True, that's the way the world is going, though.
Come on, bro. Let's be real with ourselves for a second.
100%.
That AI technology.
Stop
shit,
acting like
man.
it's not gonna happen, bro.
Oh, it's happening.
iRobot, all them
literally
type of
happening
things,
right
it's
now.
real. It's happening as we speak.
Yeah.
So, like, the sooner we take responsibility for being adults now and stop blaming our parents for how fucked up we are, and we just learn from our bullshit. We figure out why we feel the way we feel. We look ourselves in the mirror, and now when we start working towards a more positive future, my God, you know what's gonna happen to this world? Come on, bro. Heaven on earth is possible. I believe.
That's a utopian society?
No, I just believe that you can achieve genuine peace in a chaotic place.
True.
I don't believe that everybody can experience it, because I don't think everyone is meant to experience it in the same lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everyone's on their own journey.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's where they need to be exactly when they need to be. You feel me? So just be present. Be present, be humble, and listen. Because you learn more from listening than you do from talking. I feel like everybody just wants to talk now. You ever talk to old people, bro? All they do is shucking. They don't shut the fuck up, bro. And they just be repeating themselves.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you ever talk to old... They be talking. And they say the same thing 3 times. Like, I'll shut up and listen, right? I'll listen to the first time. I say, all right, cool. I'll add a point, you know. I'll add some, see what they have to say about it. They'll say the same thing they just said 5 minutes ago. I say, oh, cool. I'll add a different point, see if they change it. They'll say the same. Like, bro, at that point, I'll just stop talking.
A
Like,
lot of them
yo.
they just have a lot of built up stuff that they never got to say. So
That's
Yeah,
facts.
now's their time to
They're all
say it.
trauma. They're all traumatized kids, you
All
know.
of them, bro.
90% of them. Yo, even my mom. I love
Some
my
of them
mom,
went
but
through wars, bro. Some of
yo,
them,
on
you know,
Gotti,
like,
I ain't gonna hold you.
I can't relate to any of
Nah, I'll never discredit someone else's struggles, but it's a choice not to grow. Like, it's a
I agree.
choice.
And I agree on that as well.
Just gotta be held accountable. You gotta look yourself in, the mirror and be like, yo, I'm trying to grow from
I
this.
gotta fix this.
Trying to fix up, yeah.
That's it, man.
But people can't do that because that's the first sign of maturity, in an individual. So,
It's not easy to grow, brother.
nah.
It's not easy. A lot of grown ass kids walking around, fam. Trust me.
Like, they're physically grown, but not mentally.
Nah, they're used, fam. My dad's a 50-year-old child, bro.
There's bare people who like
Youths.
and they know.
Do they know?
No. I know some people that know.
They know that
say
they're,
it.
they know that they're
aware.
like they're
100%.
like they're not
and they say
growing.
it's okay.
What
It is
really?
what it is. You know how
Ah.
selfish that is to the people around you.
It's not. It's at the end of the day, they're not gonna hurt nobody but themselves. They can't do nothing. They don't like your bullshit. Like, let me tell you something, right? When you get to a certain point on your spiritual journey of alignment or whatever you want to fucking call that shit,
Yeah.
and you actually are able to achieve peace, you'll realize nothing on this outside. You guys can't do nothing to me. You guys can't bother me. Like, your energy can only affect me if I allow it to. If I let you in, then it bothers me. Then it affects me. Or people who I hold dear in my heart, the people who I actually have love for and I care deeply for, it's easier for them to get in. But it's like, and I'm not saying put the wall up. I'm saying control your reactions. Think before you let your emotions get the best of you. Like, one thing I learned from Robert De Niro is, I just thought about it. I was like, who the fuck did I learn this from? My boy, is everything passes with time. Doesn't matter if you're at the top of the world and you're on the bottom of the world. It'll pass. You feel me? So it's like, if you're on the top, be present, enjoy it. But if you're at the bottom, be present and learn from it. Because there's a reason why you're experiencing it. There's something that you need to gain from it, whether it be patience, whether it be mental fortitude, mental endurance, I don't know. Fortitude, thank you,
yeah.
words.
Okay.
Right? Whatever it is that you're supposed to gain from the experience, if you don't gain it, then you're going to be given a different test to get the same result until you gain it, until you learn what you're supposed to learn. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just skip the lesson. What happens when you fail out of school? You go back. What happens when you fail in grade? You go back. You take the class over until you pass, or you don't pass.
Or you don't pass.
And life is somewhat more difficult, some would say.
Some would say. But
it was supposed to be more difficult, right? It's a little bit of a shitty analogy now in this generation, but
y'all it depends what you want to do after. Like, if you don't want to go to school, do something.
Yeah, for real. You don't have to.
Do something, bro.
You don't have to learn from your lessons, bro. But life is gonna be how it's gonna be because of it. Yeah. So like you were saying, I don't know how people can be like that. I don't know how people can live their whole lives like that and not, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's how. You know what I'm saying? They didn't pass school, but they're getting by. Living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Would you say you're always like this? Like thought-provoking and just...
Yeah, bro. I spend a lot of time in my head. A lot of time.
You read a lot of books?
Nah. I'm trying to read The Prince by Machiavelli. I'm trying to. My problem is, when it comes to reading, is time is such a weird thing, right? Because I have to spend a certain amount of time at work, and then I have to spend a certain amount of time at the gym. Otherwise, I get off balance. Like, there's something about my genetics and my family. Like, if I'm not physically active, I get like edgy.
Oh,
I got too much energy. I have to.
Guys, high testosterone.
Have to, bro. I have to.
Got the high T going.
You got the high T going, bro. 100%.
How many push-ups can you do?
Bruno! This guy's about to hop on the mat,
kick the table over.
I feel it.
Shirts off.
I feel it.
That's crazy, yo. But
Nah, that's good, man. That's good.
So that's very interesting that you said that.
So you need balance, essentially. Like, you kind of need like a routine going, or you might fall off, sort of. Is that the word?
I wouldn't say routine, but to some extent, a little bit of a structure. Like,
right.
I'm not a very structured person, but I have to like have a certain amount of, like, I meditate every morning. Okay. Like, before I leave I'll wake up early. I wake up like 2. So let's say I gotta be at work at like 7.
Right.
I wake up 2 hours before I gotta go to work so I can take a shower and get back in my bed and relax. Because I learned something about myself in the morning. When I wake up and I take that shower and I gotta get dressed after that shower, I hate my life. But when I get back in my bed and I play on my phone for another 30 minutes, life is amazing. It just feels, my mornings just become so much better. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Take my shower. So now I'm clean. So I'm saying, my phone, play. And then I'm like, okay, now I gotta, now it's an hour before work. So now it's like, all right, let me meditate for 10 minutes. Now that I'm centered, like, I'm not wired from scrolling on my phone for 30 minutes. Get dressed, put lotion on, get breakfast going. You know You know what I'm saying? Handle my business. And then you go to work, come home, and it's like some days are long, some days are short. So it's like I would rather spend my time doing things that I love, like making beats. Like I never realized how much I love producing or music in general until I started making beats. Like I used to think rapping was fun. Nigga, fuck rapping, bro. Beats.
It's more fun, eh?
I spent hours just little like maybe this would sound cooler here. You know, just little bullshit that nobody else would hear. I don't care. Like
I was gonna
love
say,
it.
Jigga had a phase when he was doing the beats as well.
During COVID, though.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
liking
It's
it.
just
Yeah.
a beautiful pastime.
Mm-hmm.
But it like, I don't know about you. You still do it, right? You still make
Every
beats?
day.
Okay. Oh, every day you make beats?
Not every day, but when I can. That's what I mean by like it's hard to budget time.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
I see. Do you see yourself transitioning, or do you see yourself like always rapping?
Always rapping.
So you're never gonna be like, fuck the rap,
Nah.
producer.
I'm always gonna be an artist. I'm a born bred artist, bro. Music is in my blood. I will always. I'll be making music even when I die. Like when I'm dead, I will still have something to do with music. Like I love music. Like I don't care about like I could go my entire life without getting into a relationship or having kids or doing anything. But as long as I can make music, I'll be fine. Like I want to get married and have kids and like experience what that part of life is and like passing my knowledge down to them and seeing them grow and become their own adults and shit. But bro, the reason why I'm here, my purpose in life is music. That's it, bro. And I feel like so much people want to make music because they think it's the easy way to live their lives.
Dollars, yeah.
And live out their dreams, and everyone has this dream of being famous. Like, nigga, no, like, chill out. You're here for a reason. You have a passion. It's inside of you. Stop spending so much time fucking scrolling the internet and looking at
TikTok.
pussy.
Yeah.
And fucking spend some time with yourself and figure out what you're passionate about. What do you love? What is your skills? What are your talents? Like, bro, for so long, I didn't know I was this talented at making beats because nobody in my dad is the musical side of me, but my dad is barely here around. So the whole time I'm playing sports because my mom is the jock. So you feel me? Bro, if my boy would have just been like
Swapped over, yeah.
Yo,
That's
come.
wild,
My nigga, he used to play the saxophone. His piano's all up in his parents' house. Like, Carl, if you would have just spent some time with your kids, you know how much farther in life Manum would be right now?
100%.
Oh my God, Carl, I would not be sitting here. No offense.
No, that's fine.
No offense. Yeah.
But I'm glad I'm here. No, I'm glad I'm here. I'm here for a
Yeah.
reason. Man. I'm glad I'm here. But like, and I'm glad it didn't go the other way because like at least this way, I'm more well-rounded because of it, right? There's a lot of reasons why things happen, so I'm grateful for the experiences, right? Like I love my pops at the end of the day. I don't like him as a person, but I love him, right?
Yeah.
I'll never put no hate in no one's heart. But yo, telling you, fam, I love that shit, bro. It's crazy.
Did you have a specific producer that you looked up to?
Yo, you know what's crazy? When I didn't
Don't say Lex Luger.
Nah. I never
Wait, why'd you say don't say Lex Luger?
That's what everyone usually says.
Really?
Okay.
Nah, I didn't. It's funny because I never took this in too tough until I started making beats. But I get a lot of influence from Pharrell and like the Neptunes
Say word.
and the way he does his shit. Yeah. Like I really like how like I like I don't know how to explain it. There's so many little things, and then like I listen to Metro when Metro talks. I listen like he's helped me like create my beats better, like make because like it's so easy to just like get a drum pattern going and then get a bass line and then you listen to it and you're like you might like take a 1-2 out or whatever, but he kind of like taught me how to like get people to listen to the beat the whole time, like take out little things here and little patterns and switch up small things that so they'll notice it, you know. So but yeah, Pharrell, I fuck with Pharrell.
Pharrell, he's goated still. Definitely goated.
Me and the homie had an argument. Who's a better producer, Pharrell or Timberland? And I was saying Pharrell for so long, but I am not correct in that argument because even Pharrell himself said Timberland. And then I really thought about it and I was like, yo, Timberland's coded.
Did you see that? Who was it?
Coded.
Was it? There's something recently about Timberland, and somebody gave him a track, and he was the only person that could get it the correct way. I think it might have been Kanye, but I could be wrong. But somebody was shopping a track, and they gave it to every producer they could think of. So they gave it to Pharrell. They gave it to bare people, and whenever they would go to do it, it'd be like, nah, like this isn't the one. Like, this isn't it. And it's not how the artists themselves envisioned it. Yeah, take your time. Man.
Yeah. It's a little warning.
But when Timbaland did it,
It was
they
spot
said,
on,
yo,
eh? Yeah.
this is how I want it to sound. He's like, I'm literally the only person that can do this.
I lie.
Boom. He did it.
Word.
He was like, yep, guaranteed. 100%. It's crazy.
I lie. Hey, man. It's got that ear.
Yeah, bro.
It's got that ear.
So when it comes to, are you ever gonna produce your own album? Is that
I'm
your,
doing it right
next
now.
plan?
Doing it right now.
So you're on the next album right now.
I'm producing it right now. Yeah. It's crazy. As soon as you finish one, you kind of just get into the next one right away. It's like, that's why I don't really try to, like, unless it's like a passion project where it's something like I'm really like I got to get this out of me. Like, bro, you need to think before you speak. I was like a passion project. Like, I really just like locked in on that one. But for the most part, when it comes to albums, I kind of just go with how I feel in every moment, and then I let it create itself about halfway through. And then like when I have an idea, I'll be like, okay, now I see, I have like about maybe 5, 6, 7 songs. I see where this is starting to go now. And then I'll kind of just steer the boat in the right way, you know, in the right direction. Like, my music creates itself. You feel me? Like, I barely have to even make an effort. Like, I don't really think about too. Like, I'll think about, like, if I'm like writing something and I want to like I want to say something, like, because I like to hide metaphors and hide meanings inside of certain lyrics sometimes. So like if I'm like in that type of bag, I'll like do that. But for the most part, like this album, like half of that was a freestyle. Like half the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll show you some of the best parts on that album. Track 5, the whole song was a freestyle.
Interesting.
You feel me? Last So Let It Be, the whole thing was a freestyle. Like a Spotlight, the whole thing was a freestyle. Like we just made that inside the studio in morning moment, and my boy wrote the verse after at the end. It's like, so like, man, I'm just, it took me a long time to realize this, but I think the best music comes like in the spur of the moment when you just let it happen. You don't like force it.
You don't even plan for it. Or
you know,
That was gonna be my next question, actually. Like,
know?
how do you plan for your music?
Not even really. I just kind of let it, you know,
Just
let it
happens,
come to
yeah.
me. Yeah,
Just vibe, go with how you feel, and then you just spit some real shit.
Honestly, and like when I'm making beats, like I'll just let the sounds find me. Like I kind of just go through sounds, and I'll be like, ooh, that kind of sounds cool, and then start fucking around and shit. That's why, like, bro, like I don't even know how to sample. Like sampling is so difficult for me right now. So I just like make shit from scratch. Just like fuck around with it. It's fun.
That's crazy though. Most people need like.
They need a
I
sound.
feel like just music nowadays is straight sample based anyway.
Everything.
It's been sample based for a long, long time.
Trust me.
And now people are sampling like 2000 shit. And it's just gonna keep going. It's
That's
kinda
how music
ridiculous.
always has been. It's always been like that though. Even in the 90s, they were sampling old shit.
Yeah.
So it's just a common theme. Nothing wrong with it. It's just I suck at it right now. I get better though.
Shit, man. So yeah, listen, let's get into like how, you know, you view other artists and like individuals as like, you know, in their craft and how they want to grow, you know, like they're just stuck in their own ways. Talk a bit about that.
Yeah, man. What I meant by when I said that was just like I noticed a common theme with artists where like they'll create kind of like an image for themselves, and then they don't want to leave it, you know, like they'll just live in it. But the problem with that is humans, we're not one thing, you know, we're not always happy, we're not always sad, we don't always feel the same, we're not always the same person, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I noticed if artists just focused less on hiding in those personas and hiding in their music, and they like looked at themselves more as a real person, and then like grew a little bit, like, you know, did things in their own life to make them feel better mentally and physically, and then went into the booth, they would be hit with all kinds of inspiration because you're not blocking the energy that is art. Like art in itself is pure energy, like being channeled through us. You know what I'm saying? It's like ideas and thoughts come and go, but we like to attach ourselves to them as soon as they come because we think it's ours right away. It's like, No, that's just a thought that came in your mind. So if you don't want to attach yourself to it, then don't.
You don't have to.
Let it go. You feel me? So it's like I try not to think of myself as any one thing, because I've done so many different things to the point where it's like I remember like 2019 when I was like I keep my music and my work separate. You feel me? Like I don't tell people who I work with that I make music, and I don't like that shit, bro, because it gets annoying. But in 2019, I was at the airport and all the man them were lit, so we just talked like that. So we were just cool like that. So from when it was those times, and these guys see me every day. They don't know me like that, but they see me. So when they hear my music and then they see me in person, they're like, fam, this is like night and day, you know? Because I don't walk around and just bear out my business to everybody and just, oh, my life's so hard. Nah, like, if I'm around people, them, and they're laughing, I'm laughing. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. If I'm going through something, I'm going to keep it on my dollies until I'm with people who I actually want to express it to, right?
For sure.
But, yeah, so it's like, I try not to fall into those pockets and just, you know what I'm saying? Try to, because, bro, and it works. Like, I don't know, like, every time I get into the studio, it's something better from what I created previously. Like, my music, my new music will always be better than my old music. I don't care what no one says. Like, I will always be elevating.
Always progression.
Always. Like, you know, I will never hit a ceiling. There is no plateau for me. There is nothing. I'm limitless. You feel me? That's how I see it. I'm just there. Like, I live in that. You feel me? And niggas, we limit ourselves too much, bro. We see ourselves like, oh, like I'm tired. I don't know if I can really do it. It's like, shut up. Okay? Stop talking to yourself. Stop. You know, stop punking yourself. Like, you're in your own head telling yourself that you're weak. Fam, fuck that, yo. I got this. I'm strong. Feel me? I'm that nigga. Like, I'm over here. Like, fam, talk to yourself like you're him, and you'll become him. But if you talk to yourself like you're a piece of shit, then you will remain a piece of shit. You're not gonna elevate because, fam, that's how I used to be, bro. I used to be in my head talking crazy. Crazy. You're garbage. You're a piece of shit. You'll never do anything. You're gonna fail. This is never gonna work at everything for so long, bro. Life is hard, you know. But yo, the man, I'm had to figure it out. I figured it out. Just looked at myself in the mirror. I said, bro, why am I so angry? Like, I'm just tired of being sad all the time. I'm tired of it. And then I just looked at people around me and I started to realize how much I was letting outside things influence me. And I just got back my control. Stop letting the world run me. You know, stop letting people tell me who I am. So you don't know me, bro. You feel me? Like, nobody does. Even if you think, you look at me always a deep-minded thinker, I'm deep-minded right now. You might catch me in 3 weeks. I don't want to talk deep with you. I might just want to run some games and bullshit with you. You feel me? Like,
And that's okay.
bro, at the end of the day, that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Because I'm a person. I go with the flow. I go up. I go down. Same thing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is ever one thing. So like, as an artist, if music is your passion, if you're like 100%, is what I do. I can't live without it. Even if I wasn't getting paid, I would still do it. If that's what it is for you, then grow. Like, focus on your mental health, your growth, and also work on your craft too and developing it, because it's like, and humble yourself, because yo, you stay humble, bro. Yeah. Nothing in life will fuck you like your own ego. Like, nothing can affect you like how your ego will take you down. Fam, look at Kanye. Like, I was bro. I didn't want to say nothing, but look at my boy. He's there because of his own ego. No other reason. His reasoning, him wanting to go out and talk all this nonsense, that's fine. I understand to some extent why you're doing it, but it's the fact that you're doing all of that, and then after you're talking crazy, it's like, but I'm such a genius. Everything I say is brilliant. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. It's like, you ruined it. You know, you had me. You had me for about half a second there. And now it's like, but I'm so genius. I'm such a brilliant mind. It's like, bro, but for half the interview, you sound like a fucking blibbering idiot. Like, niggas can see through you. That's why man them wear masks and shit. Because when you knows, like, I can look in your face and I can tell you're not confident about what you're saying.
Body language
Fam,
doesn't add up.
come on, bro. Let's be honest with ourselves.
You're right.
I don't want to drag on next people. I don't like talking. I don't like talking crazy about next man. So it's just, you know, it made sense to add it in there.
For sure. Damn, bro.
Yeah, man.
I know you had a funny story about Smoke Perp. Man, that's a really
shout out Smoke Perp.
You told me it a little bit, and I was like, okay.
Shout out Smoke Perp.
Yeah, he had his moment. He's kind of shit now. But,
shout out Smoke Perp.
But tell the audience.
Nah, man, no moment, man.
It's funny,
he
it's a funny
just cheesed me a little bit. But it's okay. I get why he did it,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, because Small Perv's not trying to actually work with niggas, bro. He's just trying to get a quick bag. Like,
Of course.
so I'm not gonna knock the man for trying to get his bag up, but yo,
Chose
the
the wrong
man
guy.
tried to
Chose the
charge
wrong man. Yep.
Crow because I sent him the tune.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, it's network. See what I got. He's like, we put up a post. He's like, oh, send me your music, man. So I must show him. Hits me back. He's like, yo, I honestly didn't think he would reply. Hit me back. He's like, oh, yo, it's fire. Yo, we should lock in. I fuck with you. So I'm like, yo. He's like, what's your budget? I told him my budget, but I also told him my pocket's a little tight right now because I just put down something for Cody. So I'm not rich. You feel me? Like, Cody wasn't cheap. You feel me? But that's my dog, so she helped me out.
Yes, sir.
But my boy hit me. I told him while I was going, and then my boy hit me with I'll do the intro for 15. Not even a verse, my dog.
15 racks?
Fam, 100. Chill out.
Oh, okay. Holy
imagine.
shit.
Fam,
That's terrible.
the intro. Just talking, eh?
Oh, nah, he lost it.
That's why I was like,
Yeah,
super
he
lost it.
yeah.
I thought you were trying, like, he was featured on the intro.
nah,
Like,
fam.
the man just couldn't come in there and
just
tell, yo,
talking
Smoke
about
Perp,
that ass.
bump Juvie.
That ass.
For
Right?
1,500
$1,500.
USD,
Like,
tell him
damn.
jump.
Bro, I was just like,
I'm good.
it's all good,
I'm
brother.
blessed.
Holy.
Blessings, you know. But yo, I just thought that was funny.
That was
'Cause,
gonna
like,
be for the album you just dropped?
No, the album I'm dropping right now.
Oh,
Working
for
on
the,
right now.
The one you're working on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, back to
That's-
what you were
that's
saying
messed up.
about the like artists being kind of
Stuck.
stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about this, man?
Mm.
I remember I listened to 21 Savage say, yo, yeah, like basically he was trying to say something like stop rapping about the nonsense, blah 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 blah.
Bro, he's a perfect example of someone who elevated as an artist.
I agree, but
I think,
okay, actually, before I say I agree, why do you think that he elevated? What about?
I don't know. That's his life. That's his story. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like 21 Savage has been through a lot. I can assume for sure.
I
Like,
would assume the same.
right. So I just think that he made it. I think he got tired one day too. Like bro, after a while, depression becomes a choice. Like I initially it's not. Initially you're overwhelmed, right? And you're trying to come to terms with everything, but it's difficult. So most of the time we tend to hide. That's why niggas hide in their music, they'll hide in drugs, licks, whatever, you girls, whatever, Instagram, whatever, you know, parties, whatever. If you're
They're just
shawty,
suppressing it. Yeah.
they're anything that if they're friends, anything that they can find that makes them feel good, which is dopamine, that's what they're looking for. You feel me? So they're not really dealing with themselves. But I feel like 21 was like G Herbo in a sense too, where the man just got tired of it and they just started trying to fix what was wrong with themselves. Like, why do I feel like this? And they started changing certain things and certain habits and elevated as people. And you can see it reflected in their music. So as you can see, a man them are clearly not talking shit because like it works.
Mm-hmm.
You elevate as a person, your craft elevates. Like think about 21 back in 2016, 2017 bank account days, and then look at him from I Am versus who I was, and then look at him now on Her Loss. It's three different niggas, bro. It's three completely different niggas. Yeah, Her Loss still has a little bit of old 21 with the new, but at the end of the day, there's similarities, but it's three completely different people
I agree.
on every project. So it's like, you know, it's important.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad we spoke about him because
You were gonna say something about
if he what would you think if he switched up his subject matter completely? Like no more gun talk, no more nothing, because that was his argument.
People don't want to hear that, bro. Like at the end of the day, people want to hear. People like you for certain reasons. Right? People listen to you for specific reasons. So the gun, he'll never stop because that's who he is.
I genuinely don't think he could.
It's not even really an option. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's not even like oh, he should do it because it's the right thing to do. That's all subjective.
Facts.
You feel me? Like that's who he is, bro. Like, he was born in the trenches. He was raised in the shit. So it's like, what are you telling him? You can't tell him to say nothing about nothing, bro. That's his life.
Yeah.
You get me? Just like when I speak my piece, you're not telling me about my music because you don't know where I am or who I've been or where I live. You don't know my life.
100%.
You don't know what I've been through and what kind of struggles I had to deal with. So it's like you're not telling me what I can and can't say in my music. Even if I'm busting a joke, you know what I'm saying? You're not telling me. That's another thing. I think niggas need to grow their balls back and stop acting like hoes. Bro, I'm telling you, niggas is hoes out here, bro. Like it's not even like they're soft. They're real life whores. Bro, I'm tired of it. Just grow your balls back, fam. Like stand on what you believe in.
I don't think they can with the TikTok,
fam,
bro.
believe it, fam. Fuck TikTok. Believe in something. Believe in something. Cause like at the end of the day, all I see is niggas out here flippy flopping with everything they say because they're afraid to offend somebody. Bro, if they get offended, apologize. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, but yo, it is what it is. You feel me? If you truly believe what you said.
True.
If you're saying something, stand on it. Stay 10 toes. If you're not, then okay, be a bitch. You feel me? But at the end of the day, and yo, even if you're speaking from an ignorant place, express that. We're all humans, man. We all make mistakes. But be real with yourself, fam. Don't flippy flop because you don't want to fuck up a bag. Like, bro, I'm sick of that, bro. I don't respect you now. I don't even want to hear your music. I'm not saying no names. But yo, at the end of the day, it's like more times I can't even listen to certain mans because I can't respect them anymore.
Of course.
It's like, Crow, come on, bro. I'm listening to you talk and it's like, I can see through it. Just grow your balls back, fam. That's it. Take some time with yourself.
Personal development, man. They're lacking.
Plant your nutsack back.
But yeah, Gilleon, for the record, the 21 Savage was saying that himself. Like he's
He was, and then he said, "Yo, listen, I have to make music like this because I know if I switch up my subject matter,
he's not gonna make any money.
It's not gonna
right?
make it."
Yeah.
But the reason I brought this up is because, like, I don't think you've put yourself in a specific category to where you literally cannot change up what the fuck you
Word.
said.
You know what's crazy though? I used to think that was like a problem.
That you didn't
That
have
I didn't have a lane. Like when I was further, people used to come to me like,
Like, where are you?
What is-
like what is this?
Like, what? Yeah, exactly.
What do you make? And I'm like,
yeah.
I just used to go with the emo bag. I used to keep it sad and live in my emo bag. But yo, once I stopped being sad, it's like I can't pretend to be
because
sad.
now you can't be sad anymore.
You feel me? I'm not the sad emo boy anymore. So from then it was like I really had to discover myself. Like, I really had to level up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro. But yo, that's crazy that you said that though, because it used to really hold me back. I used to be like, fuck man, I'm never gonna blow up because I'm not one of these guys. So I used to try and do other things that would put me in those pockets, but that's not who I am. For me, I would try to be like, oh, like I fit in over here kind of. So let me just, nah, bro. I do my own thing, make my own lane.
When did you come to that realization though, as an artist?
What were we in 22? I think
22.
2020.
COVID.
So COVID times, pandemic.
Yeah, when I locked in with the homie Kurt, that's
Okay.
when things started to change for me. Because at that 2019 was probably my lowest point. Like I've been at some low points before, but 2019 was like, it's rough. It was rough, but it was one of those like hit the rock, and then you're just like,
There's nowhere that you can't go down anymore. You just gotta go up.
let's go up, man.
So
Slowly but surely.
the pandemic was a blessing for you then. All that time off and shit, or
I didn't even take no time off, fam.
Oh, you're still
Fam. That was the only time in my life I worked 2 jobs.
Oh, throughout the whole shit.
Bro, fuck that. I was at the crib with my mom. I'm
Yeah.
not 20-something years old.
Of course.
I'm not sitting in my mom's house
Yeah.
collecting money from the government. Yo, my mom is not, I'm not, because I'll do it, but every day I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Every day I'm hearing it. Go do some school, don't do this, go do that, do this. My mom is not a lazy person. Like, she's on a grind, so it's like,
Of course. She wants her son, obviously, for this.
and it wasn't even like I did it for her. I did it for my own peace and sanity, my own self-respect. So I was no self-respect. I was cleaning toilets and shit. But yo,
You gotta do.
But still,
you
you're
gotta-
still
I
out there
You
grinding.
gotta do
I had
what
to
you gotta
get there,
do.
fam, to make the breads. And yo, tutus, the government, the little bit of change you're getting them monthly out the government is not putting money on my studio time.
1000%.
So that's not covering my studio time. So at the end of the day, that's where my head was at. It's like I have to go extra hard now because it's like I have to keep dropping. I have to keep shit up. Like niggas think that it's really like a one song. Like, oh, I just drop a song on TikTok, it goes viral, I'm lit. What happens when you go lit? And then you go to your disco? and you have like 5 songs. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. They're gonna listen to all 5 songs and say,
He's shit.
Even if all 5 are hits,
Yeah.
they're still gonna hit you with the They don't know, Crow. Like, yo, you
always gotta keep something coming, bro.
Fam. Consistency is key, brother. That's how you'll get to where you want to be in life. Just be consistent.
100%.
That's our plan, fam.
That's our plan
With this,
too, bro.
just
On
keep pushing out vids, get art, fucking people on to talk, and hopefully we take it from there, man.
Yeah, man. That's all you can do is
All we can do, bro.
keep working, man.
So what do you got planned next?
What I got planned next? Song in January with the homie Cody. And then I have another banger that's coming out after that I'm really excited for. I don't know what it's called yet, but I have it recorded.
Videos? Any videos for it? Like you're gonna do a video shoot?
I don't know. Videos are weird for me because I'm somebody who likes to make movies. I like to do like short films with my videos, so I have to be inspired to do a video. Like this video that I just dropped, something told me I had to. Like homeboy hit me and
555?
Yeah, some homeboy hit me up and told me. Something inside of me just said, just do it, because I had a recent falling out with my old videographer. I don't know what happened really, but we were supposed to link up one day and he just stopped replying to me, and I was tired of taking the disrespect, so there's only a certain, like, I'm a very understanding person, but I like to give people enough rope to hang themselves. So when you hang yourself,
you're dead to me.
I don't really have to do nothing else but walk away.
Facts.
That's really it. So, and it's not even like, oh, he fucked himself because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, he's still doing well, and I'm glad I see him succeeding with his. He didn't need me, but it was just the principle, the basic respect fact of like, bro, like before you met me, like you needed someone to lock in with so you could actually work on music videos. So who did you lock in with? Me. Who you work with before anybody else? Me. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you locked in, basically worked together. So you got to a point where you could actually
practicing with you, bro.
So you got to a point where niggas would actually respect you as an artist.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's what I don't like. Like whether it's the money or whatever, like niggas could hit my line and talk to me, but it's just the simple fact that you're a bitch. Like, you can't talk to me as a man. You can't see me in my face and call me on my phone and say, yo, Juvie, look, I know we agreed on this price earlier, but this isn't working for me anymore. Let's try and work something out. Let's have a conversation, bro, instead of just dodging me like a hoe. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a businessman, and I'm all about building teams. Yes, but I don't take no disrespect. You feel me? I'm understanding, empathetic, and reasonable. But don't fucking disrespect me. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care where you come from. You feel me?
You're man at the end of the day, man.
Like, if I came in here, showed you guys what? Nothing but respect, nothing but love. I don't even know you guys.
And we gave you the same back.
Come on, bro. It's really that simple.
Literally, bro. That's the key to success.
Everybody wants to be too hard for themselves. Everybody wants to be up in this and that. And that's not even what my boy was on, but that's just a part of it.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just like, bro, relax. Life's too short, man. Just show me the same respect I give you off rip. We'll never have any issues. But when niggas want to start throwing slick jabs and saying little slick shit, like, you know how niggas get in rooms with bitches and they get a little hot.
Oh, it's called, was it Pillow Talk? That's what it's called?
They get a little hot with it. Not even, bro, when shawty's in the room and thing. The niggas start getting
male ego gets a little crazy in that situation, man.
Yeah. Embarrassing.
Don't stress though. You're good.
I'm not stressed, man. Blessings, brother.
Nah, Juvie's blessed though.
Always, man. Always.
Nah, bro. You definitely have a level head.
It took me a while to get it for real.
It's okay.
I was not like this for a long time, bro. I had a very, very, very short fuse. Like, very short fuse, bro. And that, fam, you know, my hands are fucked, bro.
You used to punch shit, eh?
Just break him.
I know those ones though. Still at work and shit, I just like punch the fucking. I'd be punching walls.
I'd be
shit.
licking the shit out of my steering wheel, bro. Like,
yeah.
My niggas be in the whiff.
yeah. No, it's just annoying.
I fucked my hand up so bad to the point where it was literally like an oven mitt. Like, it was like this, and I was recording the old album when I did it,
Don't
bro. You need
kill
to
me.
think before you speak. On one of the songs, Grief Interlude, I say it in a thing because there's a bar in the song where I talk about beating my meat in the song, and then but it's my right hand that I fucked up. So in the intro, I'm like, because Kurt was like, yo, like he's like, all right, man, go rap about beating your meat when you can't beat your meat. I was like, yo, I was laughing, but, it's funny.
Nah, we all been there, fam.
It be like that sometimes, though, for real.
It fucking be like that, bro.
Yeah, the people are just retarded, man. That's all it is. For lack of a better word, man. But shit.
What makes you
That's
say
so. Well,
Just people in general that, my thing is like people they don't really hold themselves accountable for like some of the mistakes that they, they're consciously or unconsciously doing. And it's like, I have to like clean up your mess or point it out to you. And it's like, what are you doing here? We're all adults. Like if I could own up to my mistakes, I think you should be able to do the same.
and if
But-
you go to them
Right. For any sort of...
with respect,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Well, see, that's where you gotta respect yourself, right? At the end of the day, because just because you can do that doesn't mean that everyone else can, and it doesn't mean you should expect that from them.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you're just setting yourself up for failure. So, focus on what you can control.
Right.
You feel me? And then just like when they do things
Right.
that piss you off,
Well,
don't let it affect you. Don't react. 'Cause when you
the
don't-
fist get...
Fam, you're telling me.
You know what I
to this
mean? I
day,
can see,
my hands
like,
are crushed.
My shit over here, I couldn't even move for a little bit.
Fam,
Yeah, no, I know
but
what you mean.
But yo, that's what I'm learning from it.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's not worth it.
I'm just hurting
Yeah.
myself. I'm just-
Literally
Yeah,
hurting
no,
yourself.
you're right.
Literally,
Yeah,
like, I'm not getting anywhere,
it's,
bro.
This is it's not blessed.
Nah, I'm not trying to be 60 years old eating my food like this. Like I can't bend my fingers now because
Nah,
my
chill.
bone. Fam, my hand just be hurting randomly. It's fully healed,
I
eh?
know what you mean.
But my shit is fucked up.
I
Yeah.
Like,
literally see it.
It's fucked up. So it's like
it's like when
It's
times
not blessed.
times when I'd be
Nah.
cheese, like I knew this part would hurt the most, right? When he just fully punched, I was just punching these two, just like at an angle. And it's
you
not
see
as
how
bad.
you see how you're conscious of that. I wish
That's
I
how
was
that's how like
Even
after
right now it
fucking up-
hurts. Even right now I'm doing this, it hurts.
Yeah, no,
And it's
it's,
fully healed.
Fam, I swear to God.
yeah, the ligaments. It takes time still.
That's stress, though.
No, I
But-
hear you, bro.
You live and you learn, bro.
Yeah,
That's all
man.
this life is.
Gotta take
All
a
right.
piss, yo.
Oh, blood.
Yeah, you got
We're
any
about to
like
wrap this
any
up,
last
bro.
minute like
Any-
any shout outs,
wanna
any like
say?
do you want to tell the people anything?
Man, no, not really. Just blessings, yo. Blessings to you and yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hope you guys are getting through whatever it is you're going through. I know not every day is easy, but there's a reason for it. So don't try to take it as personal, as you might want to take it. It might be easy for you to just like want to be like play the victim. But it's like you don't gotta play the victim, man. Be better than that. Let this world make you better. Not bitter. You feel me? Don't be like one of them old ass, grumpy old, greasy ass
People
fucking. You know
don't blocking
saying?
up the truck.
Getting just angry at life. Like
Right.
just mad at life. Like why are you mad at life, bro? Cause like why? Like what is life? Life is what you make it. So why are you mad at the decisions that you've made? Cause you did what your parents told you to do. That's your fucking fault. You feel me? Like you made these choices, bro. So it's like live with them. And if you don't like the choices you made, learn to make better ones. I make bad decisions, man. I have made terrible decisions. But yo, I took my bruises, cooked my lumps, fell down, got right back up. Who said that? J. Cole? Someone.
Was it J. Cole? I would.
Someone.
He would know.
Somebody.
Somebody said that shit.
Cole, fucking Tupac, someone, one of them niggas. one of them insightful ass niggas. You feel me? But,
Yeah.
so man, just take this shit one day at a time, brother. There ain't no rush. It's no rush.
Oh, sounds good, fam. Thanks for
Sounds
coming
good,
on.
bro.
Juvie, you already know, bro.
Of course.
We appreciate you, broski.
You know what I'm
Course,
saying?
man.
Before
Gilleon,
we lock out,
plug
guys,
him in.
listen. YouTube, Shakin' It Podcast. TikTok, Shakin' It Podcast. Instagram, Shakin' It Podcast. Spotify and Apple, Shakin' It Podcast.
Hey.
Come on, guys.
Hey,
Tap in with us, man, and
please.
listen. Where could they find you?
You know?
Give me all your socials.
Yes, sir.
Fam, you guys know where to find me. Suicidal Shinigami on Instagram.
Okay, okay.
One of the little sad e-boys. Paper Thin Doll on Twitter. Huh? Don't ask me why.
Paper Thin Doll on
Paper
Twitter.
Thin Doll.
Don't
I'm
ask
about
me
to follow
why.
that right now.
Crazy. Yeah, man. SoundCloud, Spotify, Juvie, man. We going up next year, bro. 500,000 before the end of the year.
You heard it
Spotify,
first,
we going
fam.
up next year. So that's it, man. That's the goal.
Tap in, guys. Tap in. Tap in.
Yes, sir. Stop
You already
hibernating.
know, man. Stop hibernating. That's a new term.
That's new term. Still.
And listen, guys, we gonna shake it.
Till we make it. You already know.
All right.
Ah.
Thank you, Reggie.
All this music in my head gets me home for the night.
No spicy,
I
only
get
regular.
out
We made
space in
it.
my mind.
He's trying to say, I think I'm sick.
This
guy's shaking it for real.
Get the barbecue sauce, get the roll, tie yourself up, I'm a base dude like the rotisserie chicken.
Everyone's got something to say, so come through and say it, players. Shaking It Podcast.